Hey guys, it's me, Elaine Rosales here, and I wanted to do a quick video for y'all this morning. I'm doing the Inner Power Intensive boot camp with the Superwoman group, and one of our assignments is to find an actual sit spot to actually connect with the earth. And so I found this little place in my front yard. It's by a tree that is one of my favorite spots. I'm going to show it to you. And honestly, when she first told us about a sit spot, I was kind of like, what? You know, it's freezing outside right now, and I don't like being outside. You know, I had all these negative thoughts of why I shouldn't do this, right? So I found my spot anyway, because when I say I'm going to do something, I do it. And so as I started coming out here and noticing the things in nature, one of the things that actually stood out to me is how many times we don't take time to actually enjoy nature. How many times do you actually stand outside and actually breathe in the fresh air without worrying that a car's going to pass by you and see? What, you know, how many times do you actually, you know, feel a tree? You know, to actually feel what the tree feels like, to actually, you know, look at the bark and the colorings and, you know, all those things in nature that we don't pay attention to because we're so busy in our own lives and our own turmoil that we forget how beautiful nature is. You know, the trees, the leaves changing colors, you know, the ground, it feels so cool. You know, all those things that we forget. And one thing that I've noticed is I walk my kids to the bus stop every morning, and when I come back, I just take time to allow the energy to just flow through me, because the energy is so amazing when you're outside and you're actually able to close your eyes and actually breathe it in. And you know, for somebody like me who never really liked being outside, this was really hard for me. This was something that I kind of felt resistant to. But in all the coaching and everything that I've been through this last year, I've learned to be aware of those things. I've learned to understand why I feel these ways and actually be aware of it and learn how to change it. And so that's what I wanted to share with y'all this morning, is learn to be aware of your surroundings. You know, look, if there's a new flower in your yard, notice that flower and feel the energy that you feel from noticing that flower. Or, you know, when they cut the grass, you know, why does it turn white? You know, it almost feels like you're killing the poor grass because it's so green and luscious. And then when you cut it too short, you know, then it starts turning all white and dying on you if you don't water it. You know, there's so many things to notice when you're outside that so many people take for granted because we're so busy running around in circles. So I just wanted to share that with y'all today, is be aware of your surroundings and take the time to just enjoy the scenery outside and actually breathe in the fresh air. You know, people are deficient in vitamin D nowadays, and it's because you're not outside. You're not enjoying nature. You can't take 10 minutes to just be outside and enjoy yourself. And that's what this is about. So have a great day. It's cold out here, and so I'm going to go back inside. But, you know, this is my sweet spot. And so I'll be making some videos here. So I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great day. Bye.